when I look at spirituality and what it's taught me is that we are all divine beings, that whether you want to call it God, universe, spirit, that we are all sparks of the divine manifested in this life. And we are miracles, that the divine chose to manifest itself as us, which to me is an incredible thing and is a very different story than what we were talking about earlier. It's a very, very different way of living and being when I see what you're saying, what a miracle we are, how magical we are. We're missing out on so much of life coming at it from we are always at a deficit perspective of, or that we're bad. It's very depressing. It's very depressing to feel and believe that we are bad and unworthy.
Well, you're starting in a deficit. You're not even starting at zero. It's like you're born bad, and you don't, and until you do something of value and of worth, then I guess you're not really worth much. But this question has the propensity to change personal history with regard to the story that we've told about ourselves, right? I think that's a really powerful thing to consider, that our personal history, I did this thing, I didn't do that thing, I was unsuccessful in this regard, that never worked out for me, these people treated me that way. None of those things actually shift and change, right? You still didn't get into that college and you didn't get that job, but the story that you tell around that shifts and changes, right? Mm-hmm. When you begin to look at how resilient you've been, when you begin to see yourself not for the value that would have created, but for the value that lives within you now, we begin to rewrite that personal history, that tale of woe, that what can often be a victim-saturated narrative, suddenly shifts, changes, and we start feeling differently about ourselves. And I can tell you from personal experience, that's what happened for me.